Funding meant for traders. Ment Funding. Traders, welcome back to Ment Funding. September has come to an end. Actually, it's come to an end a while ago, but this video is a little bit late. There's a few reasons for that. We're going to talk about it today. So, Ment Funding's competition is now finally over. The winners have been announced, and we are reaching out to each winner, and they are reaching out to us to get there and claim their accounts. However, today, what I want to do is I want to jump on and tell you exactly what we've done, what we've tried to do, and how you can expect our challenges to continue to go so that you actually stand a real chance of winning if you're someone that is properly trading. So first things first, before we go any further, to partake in these competitions, the competition portal might change over time. All you have to do is head over to our website and tap this competitions thing and then sign up there. It's completely free at the moment. You have to do nothing else, and you stand the chance of winning a free account, or at least proving to yourself what you're capable of doing, growing your confidence in what you do, and then ending up trading with us if that's something you want to do, right? So if you found that you did very well but weren't able to get a prize, well, you can simply jump in here and select a plan that works for you and go ahead and take our actual valuation so you don't actually have to compete with anyone. But nonetheless, the competition is now finished. September is over. We are currently in the midst of the October competition, and there's going to be a November one coming up. So make sure you sign up. They're completely free. A lot of stuff to do there, and you have a chance at free funding, which is absolutely insane to think about. But what I want to do today is I want to talk about specifically what underwent this last week and what you can expect. So I'm going to go like this, boom, and why and what you can expect from what had occurred, right? So if I head over to the actual competition portal right now, and I go to standings, this is going to be very, very interesting to you. So first of all, welcome to Ment Funding. Let's go ahead in here. Now, as we look at this, you're going to notice something really, really interesting. So I have the competition leaderboard open here. Now, again, this page might look different in the future because we're working on making this page look better. But if you take a look here in regards to the places, you know, Mohammed, Naresh, Tirappa, Nirav Kumar, Muhammad Ali, Durrandi, right? As you take a look at these, you might notice that the only name that, you know, stands out is that Durrani name. And other than that, all the other names are very, very different. Now, that's very interesting. And I think this is because, and is a testament to the way that we run our competitions and how fairly we try to judge them. Notice how none of the people here at the top that had these astronomically out of the fucking world returns, notice how none of them actually have won an account. This goes specifically in tandem with the rules that we have, where basically, the highest balance or equity is not what we actually consider. We go the step further. We take a look at what you're actually doing, right? And one of the main things that we've done, and I'm going to show you guys this firsthand with an example, is for the first time in a competition, traders that are making more than 5% profit on any one trade are just going to be considered at that 5% and no more. And some of you might be like, you know, why is that? Let's talk about it actually. Oftentimes, you won't be making more than 5% from one trade unless you're either A, trading an extremely, astronomically out of this world higher RR system, which means that, you know, for those people, they're actually hurt by what we did here, but I have very rarely seen those people get affected by this. Or the other option is you are risking so high, you are over risking and over leveraging in such a way that one trade, you hope, pays for the entire competition, and you can simply sit through the competition and do absolutely nothing other than just reap the benefit of the competition account, which, as a lot of you might know, the people that are truly trying to trade, show up every single day, follow their rules, consistency, and try to pass, they're getting hurt. That's you, the person getting hurt. And we don't see that as something that is fair. We don't see that as sustainable. We don't see the purpose of giving someone a evaluation account to trade with our funds and put our real money on the line if they are someone that's basically all-inning the market on repeat, right? And then just sitting back. So I think it's a testament that you see that a few of the people in the first rank, second rank, third rank, all these ranks actually do not appear in the winners whatsoever. Let me show you why. So this number one person right here, Muhammad, the 90% return, as you can see, I'm going to show you guys something very, very interesting. Before we used any rules of lot sizes, of over leveraging, of the 5% risk rule, this is what his equity curve looked like. He started out, he took a few trades, got himself up to $400,000 and waited the entire month, just taking tiny trades and losses here and there, sat back, stretched his arms and finished with 100% profit. Now, after we go through the normal acts of looking at, capping things out, capping out leverage, capping out the lot size, understanding that we're not looking for gamblers, capping out the max profit on these insane trades, this is what happens, right? And you can see very quickly that the people that try to one-shot, okay, boom, gamble on a trade and then sit back because now they're at the top of the leaderboard are not the people that are being rewarded. And I think this is really important because I want a lot of you that have followed me from the very beginning, whether it be through education or just through the prop firm, to realize that when I say we're looking for real traders, people that are trying to exercise the best form of their consistency, we try to formulate our evaluation, our competition, and just the way that we act in general, staying out of the complete drama side, insanity, just focusing on the traders. We try to live by that, which means that sometimes, just like today, the video itself for the September winners took a little bit of time because we are trying to make it better and better every single week, where people like this, who theoretically could be legit, but the likelihood of you making 100% on an account and this being consistent versus someone that's just all-inning is very low, right? So the idea is to make sure that people that are doing that do not get rewarded. And as a result, what you see here is none of these people in like the first through the sixth place were actually rewarded. So now let's talk about the people that were rewarded, that continued to trade, that continued executing their rules, and that traded within all the rules that we had prescribed. How they did. Let's go through it really quickly. So in first place, you have Durrani here. Absolutely beautiful. Started out really 63% win rate. He came overall first in the actual ranking. In the competition initially, he was actually in seventh place, but did absolutely beautifully. 73 trades, traded throughout the entire time. Did very well for himself. Looks good. Nothing to talk about there. Same thing goes for CK. A much higher win rate. Just did very well, got himself up there, 100K, boom. Now, this is something that I want to talk about and address very quickly. So now you have another name that looks very familiar, right? Don't worry, we see all this, we go and look into it. Durrani and Durrani1. Now, because we can't always know who is who, what's going to happen inevitably is that if someone does something like this and we see any correlation of any sort there, we simply disqualify them and we reach out to the next person that would have been first place or wouldn't have been first place, or we find someone that was a runner-up and we put him up there. Just as an FYI, if we find that there's been any intermingling or anything like that, or down the line, if he tries to get funded on both accounts and we find that he was basically using two accounts, because we can see that in the long run, since KYC is required and all this fun stuff, they will simply be eliminated and someone will take their spot. So just be aware of that, okay? So congratulations to this guy again, if it was him, or to his buddy or whatever it might have been. I think he said it was his brother. But, you know how we feel about hearing about the brother story. So we'll see where that ends up. So keep an eye on your email in case you were in the upper finishers, because you might be someone that actually takes one of these spots. Number 4, we have Mario right here. And of course, by the way, we're making this better and better every single week too, so we're looking to improve it. Then we have Mario, 170 trades, starts off back and forth, absolutely beautiful, exactly what I love to see. A little bit of drawdown, a little bit of profit, a little bit of drawdown into nice profitable runs, drawdown, nice profitable runs into the end, trades all the way through, 70% win rate, was actually 18th in the competition, 18th, and ended up finishing 4th place. Absolutely huge. So came from getting absolutely nothing for this, from it just being experience of the fact that he's able to trade, to being an actual winner and receiving a account that he can now potentially make up to a funded account. Absolutely crazy. Same thing here, 39% win rate, 19th in the competition, ends up finishing 5th. Absolutely beautiful. This personally, I love this equity curve. I think this is beautiful. I think this person is onto something really good. And if you're watching this, Gambis, I think you should honestly, after your 10K evaluation that you receive, I think you should go ahead and take up a higher valuation with Ment Funding, maybe reduce your risk a little bit and stick to your rules, because this looks perfect. This looks like great wins, great losses, and slowly building that equity curve. And still, I mean, you finished at $226,000. That's still over that 10%. Within a month, you did over 10% on the account within the limitations of Ment Funding, which is insane. Congratulations. Arturo, same thing, beautiful. 34th initially in the competition, and he finished 7th and received a winning one-step evaluation account. I mean, you can't make this shit up. This is absolutely beautiful. This is what we look for in traders. And again, for the person watching this, this is how we actually make the rules, the competitions fair for anyone that participates. We don't look for the one shot, one kills, the people that just go, boop, one trade, here I am, so good. We look for people that are striving and doing their best to remain consistent and show us consistency. And this is what we like to see. So yeah, nothing to talk about there. Near a 6, beautiful. I mean, you can't make this up. Actually, it was 4th in the competition initially, and then got bumped down to number 8th due to, again, lot size rules and the 5% profit rule. Again, we're not going to let random trades here and there that just take someone to like 500K just sit there and be like, oh yes, this person, you did it very well. Now, in the scenario that this trader actually traded that and got that move out of the market, that's something that you should be very proud of, and congratulations. And of course, if you take a Ment Funding evaluation yourself, there won't be a rule like that, which means that you'll be fine and you'll pass and you'll make your money and everything is great. But again, for the sake of the competition, we have specific rules in motion that will, well, get rid of people that are trying to really cheat the system and potentially hurt people that might have done really well. Because, if you caught a really good trade that took you much higher, yeah, you were limited on that trade, unluckily, but nonetheless, you did very well and still received an account, so congratulations. May, absolutely beautiful. Takes off, starts doing very well, falls off a little bit, goes in a normal drawdown, takes off again, and then stops. Only 28 trades, was 25th in the competition, ended up 9th. Beautiful, nothing much to talk about. Same thing goes here, 29th in the competition, ends up 10th, gets an account, wins, beautiful. Same thing goes here, someone that was actually in 5th place originally and then finished in the 11th. Again, for those same reasons that likely over-leveraging, over-risking, over-profiting on the actual trades, and well, as it gets bumped down, just like you saw right here for the initial guy that was number 1, right, where wow, it looks so good and look how well he did. The reality is caps out, and his actual trading, left him in the dust. If anything, this would actually be considered an overall violation on the account, right? So again, that rule stands there to benefit you. Which means all you have to do as a trader is potentially reduce your risk a little bit, go for your higher R's, do what you need to do, and you're going to be fine. You're going to do very well. And S-Dog, congratulations, comes 12th in the place. Competition was in 32nd place, and 74% win rate, 23 trades, just looks beautiful. Overall performance looks really nice. Everyone moving higher and higher and higher. A huge respect for this guy in yellow right here. That just stands out to you. That Gun FX number 5th, starts out kind of slow and then boom, takes off above everyone. Just beautiful stuff to see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Mentfunding.com, guys. Thank you for checking in. Congratulations to all of you that traded during September, and a big thank you to all our clients that are trading with us through September and October, that are actually not just in the competition, but actually taking the evaluation or have gotten funded. Congratulations to you guys. Thank you for choosing Ment Funding. And if you've proven to yourself during this competition, or even during the one that's happening right now, what you're capable of, check out our actual models, mentfunding.com, and yeah, continue getting better. Look forward to talking to you guys again in the end of this October for the October competition and going over the winners then. I look forward to seeing what we got going on there, what we got brewing. And once again, this is a true testament and reward to the people that are there every single day, showing up every single day and working to better themselves as actual traders, and not just better themselves as someone that can gamble a win away, right? Thank you guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.